Hi, and welcome to the Module 7 assignment instruction video. I'm going to walk you through the steps that you need to do to complete this assignment. We're going to be focusing on two types of quality control activities. One is kind of a paper-based activity where we're going to compare our ECRF listings from our ECRF database to the source document, which is an informed consent. The other is more of an EDC-based QC activity, and that is where we're going to look at some queries and make sure that the way they were resolved is accurate. So first I want to talk to you about the form that we're looking at right here. This is the quality control instructions document, and it is the written instructions for how to do this assignment. I'm going to walk you through this. First of all, I want to remind you that we're going to be in the instructor database this time. Don't go into the student database. I have you in the instructor database so that you can view the data that I put in there without being able to modify it. Let me know if you can't view it, but do not be surprised if you can't modify, create, or enter data because you don't have user rights to do that. As I said earlier, we're going to look at two different types of QC. One is kind of a traditional paper base where we're going to look at a source document, in this case an informed consent. We're going to make certain that that source document matches the ECRF, and we're going to use some very simple data listings to do that. Any discrepancies or findings you have, I want you to document in a quality control report, and I've got a template document for you to use, and in a second I'm going to show you how to find that. Then you're going to do more of an EDC-based QC activity. We're going to look at some queries that I've resolved in the instructor database, and we're going to make sure that what I said I did actually occurred and that the query resolution comments match the ECRF database. Once again, you're going to document any discrepancies or findings in your quality control report template. So let's talk about how we get there. There is a copy of this document in the Data Management Study File. You can always go directly there, or within Module 7 there is a link to this document that you can just click on. So part 1 of your assignment is going to be to locate a copy of this quality control report template and download it so that you can record your findings in it. So let's go over to Blackboard and go to the Module 7 here. Give it a second. You can see I've got the overview that tells us what we're working on. This is the content area. That's where your lectures and readings are. This is where we're going to go work in a second. This is the assignment materials and instruction section. Also, I just want to point out here is a link to the assignment submissions tab. Make sure you use it so I can grade your assignment. All right. We are now in the Module 7 Assignment Materials Instructions. I haven't loaded the videos because I'm creating them right now, but you can come down here and see. Let me drag this over just a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. It doesn't want to work. You can see that here is the link to the Quality Control Report template, and it will take you there. And you can download a copy of that. You might need to save it, use it in Enable Editing, but however you get it, you need to download a copy of this so that you can work in it. And you are going to find that there are two tables in here that you're going to need to fill out. The first is the findings for the key variable QC, and in this case our key variable is going to be an informed consent variable, and I'm going to walk you through how to do that. Here is my example information. You can take this out or leave it in, I don't care, but what I want you to do is put your findings in here when you do your own QC. You might need to add rows, that's fine with me. Just get the information in there. Then for Table 2, that's where you're going to record your findings from the query resolution review. Once again, I've put a little example in here. You're going to be looking at queries for record number 1. Same thing up here. You're only going to be looking at patient number 1 or record number 1. Remember that record ID. When you're done, I want you to sign this. You can type it in, that's fine with me, or you can handwrite it. I really don't care. And then I want you to submit a file through that link. So that should walk you through the first part of our assignment. You're going to download that, And you're going to record your findings. You're going to download the quality control report template and record your findings from parts 2 and 3, and you're going to submit it to me.